In this video, we will multiply this trinomial times this other trinomial. As we multiply these two trinomials, we will do the distributive property 3 times. So first, I'm going to take my 6x squared and I'm going to do the distributive property with just that. So if I do 6x squared times 7x squared, 6 times 7 is 42. X squared times x squared is x to the 4th power. Now 6x squared times x, sort of like 1, 6 times 1 is just 6. But x squared times x will be x to the 3rd power. And then I've got 6x squared times 8. Well, 6 times 8 is 48. And then we've got the x squared. Okay, next I will distribute this negative x. Think of it as a negative 1 if it helps. Alright, so I'm going to distribute that like this. So, negative 1 times 7 is negative 7. X times x squared will be x to the 3rd power. So that'll be negative 7 x to the 3rd power. Now I could have put my negative 7x to the 3rd power on the end, but ultimately I need to combine these like terms, so I find it easier if I line up my like terms as I go. Okay, negative 1x times positive 1x. Well, negative 1 times 1 is negative 1, and then x times x is x squared. So this will be like negative 1 x squared. Normally I wouldn't put the 1 in front, but it's not the final answer, so I'll just leave it here to make it easier for you to see what I'm doing. Now I'm going to do negative 1x times 8. Negative 1 times 8 is negative 8, and then there's the x, so I will have negative 8x. Alright, last but not least, I will distribute the 4. Alright, 4 times 7 is 28, and then you've got your x squared, so that'll be positive 28x squared. Again, lining up the like terms. Now 4 times 1 is 4, and then I'll have the x, so positive 4x, and then 4 times 8 is 32. Alright, so all I have to do is combine my like terms, and I'm done. So 42x to the 4th power has no like terms, so I will just bring that down. Positive 6 and negative 7, that makes negative 1. This time I won't put the 1 because this is my final answer. So I will just put negative x to the 3rd power. Now I need to combine these. Alright, 48 plus negative 1 plus 28 is 75. So I'm going to have 75x squared. Negative 8 plus 4 is negative 4. So that'll be negative 4x. Then I'll just bring down my positive 32. So this should be the final answer. Alright, let's see if we can find it. Alright, well they all have 42s. Let's see, next is negative x to the 3rd power, which I see here. And that's the only one that's got it. Let's check the rest. 75x squared minus 4x plus 32. So the answer to this one is A.